there, and welcome back to the Crafty Jedi. In this episode, I have a really cool sort of theory that I have come across on Reddit that I really want to talk about. It's about how the three prequel villains all foreshadow the fall of Anakin Skywalker and the rise of Darth Vader. It's a really interesting theory and I'm really excited to get into it. But before we go on talking about all that Star Wars stuff, I'm going to crack open a cold one in the form of this Hobson's Brewery Company Twisted Spire, sort of like a vibrant blonde beer. So yeah, this is a cool one. Hobson's Brewery is from Shropshire, is what it says on the label. And this beer is quite a weak beer. It is 3.5%, so those lager drinkers among us will know that is the same percentage as a Bud Light. So this is kind of like the sort of beer you'll be wanting to drink sort of all day. It's a nice, easy, nice... I picked this one because I've done a lot stronger beers on this channel, so I've not really done any sort of weak alcohol, ABV proof values. So yeah, I thought I'd give a try of a nice lighter one. It's a blonde ale. Looks golden and straw-like, smells floral, fruity and honey, and the taste is sharp, zesty, grapefruit and dry. So yeah, really excited to see what this is going to taste like, so let's crack it open and try it. And there we have the Hobson's Brewery Twisted Spire, all poured out into the Stormtrooper beer glass. Let's give it a taste. That is very crisp and very refreshing. It did say crisp on the bottle, and yeah, that's definitely crisp. It smells a lot more fruity than it tastes. It's very, very easy to drink. I went for the double sip there because it's a 3.5%er. It's kind of like, it goes down like water, like a nice tonic. It goes down like, because it's obviously it's not a very strong beer. But yeah, that's nice. It is. I said before I opened it, I said it's probably a beer that you could drink all day. And yeah, I could definitely drink that all day. It don't feel heavy like some beers do. It feels very light, which I do like in a beer from time to time. I would definitely recommend that to you if you are looking just for something light, refreshing, nice and easy drinking. Yeah, definitely give that a try. That's the Hobson's Brewery, the Twisted Spire. Great beer. Definitely go check it out. So, onto the theory. I'm using my phone as a reference here, so I don't want to get any of the details wrong. So I saw it on Reddit. It was posted on the r/shower thoughts thread, and the user who posted it was Link1995cc. So yeah, giving all credit about this idea to that guy. And the theory is basically that all three of the prequel villains, Darth, Maul, Count Dooku, and General Grievous, kind of foreshadow the fall of Anakin Skywalker and the rise of Darth Vader. And I saw that and I just found it really interesting because it's like, yeah, it does. So let's start right at the beginning. Let's start with the Phantom Menace. Darth Maul is the main sort of antagonist in that film. He was taken from Dathomir as a baby, basically. If anyone has read the Darth Plagueis books, you get to kind of see the origin of that. It is only legends, it's not actually classed as canon, but I think it's pretty close to what... I don't know why it's not canon, to be honest. But yeah, so Darth Maul was taken by Palpatine. Well, he was given as a baby to Palpatine, who then chose to take Darth Maul away from Dathomir, keep him isolated, kind of from the rest of the universe, keep him like in... He trained him to be a Sith, and he basically just made him a pure, like, form of anger. Like, Darth Maul is the angriest Sith. In the film The Phantom Menace, you see how angry he is. You see it on the Clone Wars, you see just how angry this guy is, because he's been brought up, he's been raised to be the angriest being alive by Palpatine. He hates Palpatine, he hates the Jedi, he hates everything in the universe, and that is what makes him so dangerous. And that is what relates him to Anakin. Because obviously, Anakin fell to the dark side because of anger, because of fear and hatred. So that tie there is the anger tie, because you have to be super angry to be a Sith. And Darth Maul is the angriest guy, and that definitely foreshadows the anger in Anakin. Then we move on to Count Dooku. So obviously Count Dooku is a Sith Lord, but he was not always a Sith Lord. He was once a Jedi Knight. I'm not sure if he was he a Master? Was he a Master? I don't know if he was a master, but he was a Jedi. He was trained by Yoda. He was Yoda's Padawan. So the fact that Count Dooku is a fallen Jedi is kind of like the tie with Anakin there. But I want to talk more about Dooku because it's just interesting because Yoda, that's like Yoda's biggest failure as a being, as a Jedi, because Count Dooku was his apprentice, and Yoda is obviously the Grand Master of the Jedi, and to have the Grand Master's apprentice fall to the dark side is a huge failing. So Yoda has always been like super broken about that. And fun facts about Dooku, Qui-Gon Jinn was Count Dooku's apprentice, which is like a cool tie. So it's supposed, if you're going in like the Master and Padawan ranking, you've got Yoda, Count Dooku, Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan, Anakin. So the sort of family tree of Padawan and Master, Count Dooku and Anakin are in the same tree, which is also interesting. So yeah, so far we have anger from Darth Maul, and we have fallen Jedi from Count Dooku, and then we come to General Grievous. So General Grievous, if you did not know, was not always a cyborg. He was once a Kaleesh, which is an alien race in Star Wars. General Grievous, the cyborg guy, the cyborgness, it does actually relate to what the Kaleesh look like as organic beings. So he kind of does look like that, or he did look like that when he was an organic Kaleesh. But yeah, he was, the Separatists snuck him out. The Separatists found General Grievous and sort of used him for not as big tasks as being a general, but they used him for various different like dark deeds, basically, because he was an amazing warrior. That's why they sought him out. So yeah, but eventually they used him so much, they got him to fight so much that he got broken down. His body started dying because he got beaten, or he got so damaged. So they kept modifying him and modifying him and modifying him until basically he was pretty much all cyborg, or pretty much all robot parts, because he's still got his beating heart, he's still got organic eyes. You see that in Revenge of the Sith, but he's basically all robot. And that ties into Anakin Skywalker as Darth Vader, because obviously in Revenge of the Sith, Anakin Skywalker gets all his limbs cut off by Obi-Wan, and then they are replaced by robotic parts, just like General Grievous. Obviously it's more extreme in the case of General Grievous, because Anakin still has his body, his torso and his head, so it's not as extreme, but again it is kind of foreshadowing. General Grievous foreshadows the fact that Anakin Skywalker becomes majority cyborg. And then those three together, so you've got the anger from Maul, you've got the fallen Jedi from Dooku, and the cybernetic enhancements from Grievous. All those three prequel villains are foreshadowing Anakin's fate, which I think is a really cool sort of writing point. I don't know if that was the plan all along when George Lucas was writing these. I don't know if he was thinking that when he was just or if he was just creating cool characters. I don't know if it goes as deep as he was choosing these specific points. He probably was, because he's such a clever guy. I've never even thought about it before until obviously seeing that Reddit post. And I just thought it was really interesting and really cool, and I wanted to tell everyone about it because it's just an awesome thing to know. And that is it. That concludes the video. I just wanted to share that with you because it's super awesome. I have been The Crafty Jedi, so make sure you go over to Instagram and hit follow on my Instagram page. That is at the.crafty.jedi. I post loads of stuff on there. I post the beers I've been drinking. I post everything I've been doing that's Star Wars related and just life in general. So make sure you get following that. Also, if you have any questions, if you have any beer suggestions, any topic suggestions, you can comment them down below. Or you can email me at thecraftyjedi66@gmail.com, and I'll get on those emails and I will hopefully be able to feature some of your guys' ideas in these videos. That would be super sick. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.